Hello everybody, welcome to the Pound Traders channel. It's a new month. Happy 1st of October. Crazy. I'm making an analysis for the Pound USD and I'm starting over on the monthly time frame. And on the monthly time frame, we can see that we were in this sort of downtrend, but now it looks like we are pushing upwards where I put these two trend lines here to form like a channel, and I can see that last month's candle closed with this indecision candle an indecision candle, but still it has quite a wick. So personally for me, I have been hoping that price might make like a deeper pullback back to these levels here. But I think before that happens, and that's just my opinion, it could continue going up, but I feel like maybe it might respect this trend line. I feel like because we closed with this monthly candle here, I feel like price has a probability of going back to maybe fill up this wick a little bit and then maybe bounce off this trend line, or even make like a double top, because we do have like a bearish engulfing candle here, and then now continue the journey downwards. Because personally I feel like this level here is quite ideal. I think there's a lot of confluence, and also when I take my fib levels back to these levels and draw them here, we can see that this is also the 61.8. So I think if price does that, that would be quite nice, because I've been bearish on the pound for a very long time. So I feel like now, because of this candle here, I think there might be possibilities, but also it could continue going lower. Who knows? Anyway, let me go down to the weekly time frame now. So on the weekly time frame, we can see it a bit more clearly. We had this pin bar candle that personally to this day I don't like it that much. It is a pin bar, but I still feel like this week is looking a bit awkward, guys. I don't know. That's also a reason as to why I think price might even want to come back to these levels, tap this level again, and then continue going downwards. However, maybe if I scale down to the daily time frame, so daily time frame now, we can see the sort of pullback a bit more clearly. We had a breakout below this level here. This level has been a very strong monthly level, and we can see we almost broke below it. No, we did break below it. So personally, I'm going to be waiting for a pullback. I feel like this here is a trend line. Price might want to come back to these trend lines and touch it, but for me personally, I feel like price has the potential to come back to these levels here. Even here is quite nice for me, because also when I take my fib, we can see that this here is the 61.8%. We also have a 50, and this is the 38.2. Another reason, let me also point this out. Another reason why I feel like this here is a bit too steep is because when I put a trend line from, let's say, this top part to these levels here, this trend line is too steep, guys. It is too steep. Usually when trend lines are steep like this, they usually have a potential of widening. Personally, I like trend lines that have like a 45-degree sort of angle. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is too steep. So for me personally, if price would want to make a pullback back to these levels here, even here, that would be nice, because now this trend line is what is going to start forming the new swing point, even on the weekly time frame and on the monthly time frame. So usually when it's steep like this, it's a red flag for me. So personally, this is the daily time frame. So now let me go to the 4-hour time frame. Now the 4-hour time frame, I was waiting for something on Monday, sorry. This was the key level that we had here. And for that pullback, because I'm still not convinced, I wanted to see a break and retracement of this level here, and a confirmation from the 4-hour time frame. So for me personally, I still feel like price might continue pushing up back to these levels here or here. I'm currently in a buy trade. Now this is the 4-hour time frame, so now let's go over to the 1-hour time frame. So yeah, we can see that here we had this wicks, and we had this many candles with little volume. So I'm hoping either today or tomorrow we can have some volume and some momentum, because this is a lot of consolidation. So personally for me, okay, hold on. Let me just show you the trade that I have currently running, which is a buy. I was just putting it. Let me put it on the 1 hour so we can see it. I don't trade on the 15-minute, guys. That was just for clear charts. Anyway, so this is the trade that I took from the 4-hour candle. I was waiting for a breakout. A break above the support, and now I have this. Above the resistance, and now I got the candle on the 4-hour time frame, which is this one. So yeah, that's the trade I currently have. I usually target 60 pips. I don't know, price might even reverse, guys. It's not like the best trade, but personally I just feel like there's still a bit of movement back up here, and this is the candle that I entered with. However, if I wasn't in this trade, currently. Just give me a minute. Let me hide it. If I was not in that trade currently from yesterday, what I would be looking at today, I usually mark yesterday's highs and lows with different colored key levels. So this is in maroon. I would be waiting for a breakout, which we can see we have broken above yesterday's high, and now like a slight pullback, and then maybe take it for another 60 pips that I usually target. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is, if I wasn't in that trade today, this is what I would be looking at. Something like that. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense, but personally, that's what I'd be looking at. Currently, I'm not really looking for sells at this moment. However, I am long-term bearish on the pound. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Are you looking for buys or sells? Also, guys, let's just go on the monthly time frame on the dollar index very, very quickly. Now, the dollar index has been doing some interesting things, because now last month's candle, which is the October candle, no, September, September candle, which is this one, also an indecision with this. Is it a gravestone doji or something like that? I need to refresh my memory when it comes to these candlesticks. Yeah, I think it's a gravestone or a dragonfly. I don't know. Anyway, we have this wick, and I still feel like same thing on the pound. We have potential for price to come and do a little wick fill. Maybe a double top would be nice. I mean, a double bottom, sorry, because we also have an engulfing on the dollar, and then push it on upwards, because this would also be nice. And also, you can see if we do have like a double bottom, price has the possibility of coming back to these levels here. So that will be interesting. It'll be quite interesting to see how that happens, if at all it will happen. If not, then of course we change our bias. So here we have this falling wedge, and it looks like we have a breakout. I still feel like on the daily time frame, we might have just a deeper pullback. I feel like price has the potential maybe to come back to this trend line here, or even make a double top situation, so that we can also have like a wider trend line. Yeah, because I feel like this is also a bit too steep. So if it does something like this, if price comes back to these levels, and then now we can continue going upwards, I think that would be nice. I don't know if price would want to come and fill in and come back and tap this level here again. So I think I'll just be patient and just see what's happening. Anyway, I'm just going to be reacting to the market at this point, because yeah, anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Today we don't have any news. Wait, we do. Sorry, we have some news here at 3:15. I am in Kenya, so this is East African time. Maybe you can adjust your calendar and see how that fits. But that is what the news are at 3:15 and 5 p.m. Let me know what you think. I hope I haven't talked too much. And happy new month. Thank you so much for subscribing, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll also let you know how the trade that I have running goes. Bye.